over us today. Keep these young men from injury. Bless us. Bless our fans, our coaches, our officials. Give us good sportsmanship. May this game be marked by hard play, fairness, fun, respect, and love. May all we do bring you greater glory.
Good evening, everybody, and a warm welcome to the one and only Night Sports Network. My name is Oliver Antone, and I'm joined alongside
Colton Franklin.
as you're tuning into the one and only Night Sports Network for tonight's matchup between your JPII Knights and the visitors from the Baylor Red Raiders.
It's going to be a close game tonight. Both teams, one of the powerhouses in the division.
1,000-point club here at JPII.
And here's Jalen Cambridge officially joining the 1,000-point club there.
1,000-point club. Alvin Eagle is his partner. We have 5 different women in that club. They include Britta Roach, Paige Bailey, Sarah Galvin, Kendall Hale, and Wendy Johnson. Alvin Eagle, our other male, and now, tonight, you see him, our very own Jalen.
Team for 4 years recognized tonight for hitting 1,000 points. But before we get anywhere else, let's go through your starting 5.
Starting is number 4, Jalen Baker. Number 5, Trey Jackson.
Jalen Cambridge, senior guard.
Matt Galvin.
The tunnel.
0, Avishai Lowry.
Avishai Lowry, the sophomore with attitude, comes out first for the JPII Knights.
Grayson Lang.
Followed by the junior ball handler, Grayson Lang.
5, Devin Cambridge.
The junior Devin Cambridge out of the tunnel now.
Our senior number 33, Matt Galvin.
Matthew Galvin, the assistant captain, out next.
Of the JPII.
And Mr. 1000, the last to come out of the tunnel.
Jalen Cambridge.
Meets Carroll instead of Jamal Thompson.
Assisted by Devin McClain and Vincent Weddy. Our referees for tonight's contest are Justin Dorr.
And this is gearing up to be a big loss to Macaulay. It's going to be a good one for JPII. It's looking up right now. The ladies sadly fell by a lot.
Over for a close one tonight. Both teams are a bit tired coming off games yesterday night.
Both teams also have had to travel from Chattanooga, so JPII is without the advantage that they've had the past few years. But JPII possesses first, and Cambridge is easy to bring it up the court.
And a rough way
Slows
to
it
start
down.
off the game there. Almost turnover.
Avishai Lowry now holds it as he kicks to Cambridge. Cambridge tries to make it 1,008 and just tosses it out of bounds.
That was a shot.
That shot is a good way to put it. Definitely not Cambridge's best there. And number 35 get it back for JP2. He's going to kick it to Cambridge. Cambridge to his brother Devin. Devin deep. Shot.
Devin Cambridge for 3.
And there's going to be a whistle.
Uniform violation causes a substitution. Baylor sends in number 32.
And number 10, uniform. I'd also like to welcome our visitors from Chattanooga. If you're tuning into us live, I'm Oliver Antone. My buddy over here is Colton Franklin, and we'll hope we'll give you a good broadcast tonight.
I mean, Baylor's going to do like the girls' team. They're lights out from the three-point line, and they can move the ball well.
And JPII needs to prevent another team like Macaulay to be lights out from the three-point line, or else it's going to be a very similar situation here in the game at the buzzer in front of a small crowd on another Saturday night similar to this one. Hoping that it's going to be a different story this time as they hope to take the Red Raiders and blow them out and improve to 1-2 on the division. Both losses coming from the Macaulay Blue Tornado. On the brighter side, the Blue Tornado. On the darker side of that now, they have 2 losses on the record. Matthew Galvin's going to get those 2 points, though, as they're going to kick it in 35. Looking for someone. Kicks it wide. 40. 45 is 5. But Jalen Cambridge is going to attempt the steal. JPII's defense really trying to step it up and get a sizable lead before anything can happen in this. That shot's up. That shot's off, but 35 will tip it up and in.
Good offensive rebound against the Red Raiders, first points of the game.
Jalen Cambridge is going to take it up slow now. JPII holding a 3-point lead. Baylor is known, according to their head coach, who says, we're going to utilize that, is quoted for saying, as Ivashar Lowry gets that, Baylor's head coach is saying, we're going to utilize the lack of a shot clock in high school basketball, which basically means they're going to move the ball until they can't move the ball no more. And so they try to hold close games.
Turnover, then the breakaway layup.
And Ivashar Lowry tried getting the alley-oop there instead of anything.
Timeout called by the Baylor Red Raiders.
A bad idea for Ivashar Lowry early on in this game. You're not going to want to try and go for the alley-oop, and you could see it. He had no intention of getting that ball in the basket. Instead, he tossed it for above the square in Devin Cambridge's zone.
That make contact with the player that was kind of running in with him. Either way, that was just a bad attempt at whatever he was trying to do.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, when you can guarantee yourself 2 points and your options are either miss or get 2 shots that you can miss one or the other, I take the guarantee of 2 points any day. And so it was just a bad idea for Ivashar Lowry, who hopefully can improve upon that tonight. And so they're going to wipe down the court here, and we're going to continue. It's going to be Red Raiders ball. Ten kicks to 5.
And deep two can be missed, JPII ball.
This is interesting.
Now on a fast break. Good pass out. And then a there by Matt Galvin. Bit of a high dribble.
Apologies for the technical error there. My tripod might have half fallen apart there. You didn't hear that from me though. And the Red Raiders are going to put up 2 more though. Once again, trail.
Baylor with the assist.
Huh. His last name is Baylor and he goes to Baylor. Would you look at that?
Boy, you got 2 more days to recover. Thank for the long weekend. MLK Day.
Sure, recover. When you take a push, there's no such thing as recovering. Mr. Doan, I don't know what you mean. That's totally not a jab at the amount of homework you gave us this weekend. Totally not. And so Ivashar Lowry is kicking it on defense right now. Jalen Cambridge is the guard. Now, followed by Grayson Lang. So the Knights playing more man defense now than anything right now, which is something that the Lady Knights failed to do. So 40, everyone trying to find someone. Ivashar Lowry is going to get that one. Lowry this time gets the 2 points that he should have gotten last time.
That time he went up and he wanted those 2 points.
You could see, though, he looked for Devin Cambridge beforehand and then decided against it, which was the smartest decision. It looks like Michael Anderson's going to check in for one of 2 people, either Ivashar Lowry or Devin Cambridge.
Also, Jack Rugger looking to sub in a few, too.
And Cambridge is going to be tacked with a foul.
Trey Jackson.
Gordon Carroll is also going to join them on the
Foul
line.
called on the Knights, number 35. That's Devin Cambridge's first foul, first team foul.
Devin
of the half.
Cambridge's first foul this game.
Jackson shoots 2.
First shot's up and good.
Substitutions for the Knights. Number 34 is Michael Evans.
So Grayson Lang, Matthew Gallup.
And number 5.
Number 5 is going to put up the second shot. And again, it's going to be a 3-point deficit.
And 3-point. 0-point lead better than 0-point lead.
Cambridge with the ball now. Cambridge kicks in. Shots up. Shots off. They're going to call that a hold for Gordon Carroll.
Foul called the Knights, number 5, Gordon Carroll.
My bad, a reaching in foul. And that'll be a technical foul on Ivishaw Lowry. And Chris Bosco sets to check in for him.
Team's third.
So now this game is going nowhere near JP2's favor. Coach Wade is not happy about that one. And that means it's going to be the Red Raiders ball also with that gruesome technical foul. And I don't say gruesome for Ivishaw Lowry, I just mean it was a bad tech, I think. But, of course, as always at the Night Sports Network, we will never argue with the referee's call. Jake Rucker pulls up. Gordon Carroll on the other end. Michael Anderson the third. And number 4 kicks it to 5, who takes it deep. And Ivishaw Lowry just brought forth Baylor's. I'm going to keep saying it more or less because I know he's going to come back and watch this and want to listen to himself about himself. Ivy, you currently caused that point there. Chris Botsko taking the ball up now for JP2. Carroll to Botsko. Botsko to Cambridge. Cambridge drives in, tries to go under, and a nice little spin. A good one for the stat books there. 35 fakes out of 3 there. Number 5 goes deep and is off. And they're going to say there's about 1 minute left in this quarter. 1 minute, 13 seconds if you'd like us to be exact. Chris Botsko dribbles. Put down before this quarter comes to a close.
So far, this game is working in JPI's favor. They're slowing the game.
Just smack his player in the butt. Like I know players do it to each other to say good game or good job, but like, is it qualified as acceptable for the Baylor?
I mean, I guess.
And Cambridge almost giving up the steal there from Rucker, but Cambridge goes up. Gordon Carroll tries to get the rebound, and they're going to call that an over the back.
3,000 a night.
Foul on Baylor's number 40, Riley Pemminger. That's his first.
That was their first foul.
Checking in.
Baylor.
Number 22, Christian Harris. For the Knights, number 10, Grayson Lang.
Knights up by 1.
So Grayson Lang checks in for Jalen Cambridge. Every player, as Lang says, needs a break. And 35, just an easy little floater layup for him. And so JP2 is going to just try to slow this down right now and try not to let their lead get too big. Because right now they're playing so that their starters don't get too worn out before the end of the half. Because you're going to need them the second half. And Lang's going to try and drive in. The move. Back to Lang. Lang to Carroll. Carroll picks up the and one. Gordon Carroll with 0.7 seconds left picks up the big and one there.
That was a good pass by Grayson Lang. Lining up inside the paint.
Carroll sinks the and one. And so with that,
back, ladies and gentlemen, to start off the second quarter. As your JPII Knights are beating the Baylor Red Raiders 16-14.
It's also going to be Knights ball at the beginning of this quarter. Grayson Lang trying, moves in, kicks to Carroll. Carroll kicks to Botsko. Botsko fakes the pass to Carroll and
Knights retaining possession.
Foul call on Baylor's number 22. Christian Harris, his
Third
first,
foul,
team
Baylor.
third.
so number 40 is going to check back in.
Number 40, Riley Pippinger on for Harris.
Red Raiders checked again on another forced substitution for a uniform violation. And Devin Cambridge is going to snag that one out of the air. Chris Botsko is going to go deep. That one's going to be off. Matthew Galvin will pull up with the rebound. Gives back to Cambridge, who shouldn't be playing point, but for some reason is at the point. Grayson Lang with the ball now. Lang looks and gives to Botsko. Botsko back to Cambridge. Cambridge to Galvin. Galvin loses it, gets out. Grayson Lang with it now.
With a long possession for JP2. I think it's going on for about a minute.
He's tried arguing just for a uniform violation. Like, you know, pick and choose your battles, dude. 4 kicks to 15. Devin Cambridge is playing the defense on him. Chris Botsko almost gets that steal. Rolls out of bounds.
Out of bounds stays with Baylor.
Botsko's on the ground. Possession arrow stays with the Red Raiders. Not good for JP2 there off of that one, but, you know, have faith in the team.
Good job getting in the paint now for an open three for Baylor. And they're going to get it, getting back their lead 17-16.
A nice
Looking to get subbed in soon.
CJ Loss is going to check in for JP2.
There's Bosco coming out now.
Loss is going to find Lang wide open, who gives to Devin Cambridge. Cambridge is going to find Matthew Galvin. And they're going to say it was before the shot when Galvin was hit. Which is actually fair. It was very before the shot, but Galvin got the basket, so I'm a little bummed.
Another foul. Baylor. I think that's their fifth foul. They're really racking them up as of late.
And Cambridge goes deep. Cambridge is off, and that's not good now because Baylor has a chance to build upon their lead for the first time. And so number 10 is going to drive in. That shot's up. That shot's off. No rebound for the Knights. Number 5 goes deep. That shot's off. Cambridge is going to tip that one and save any further damage on JP2's score. Cambridge is going to find Grayson Lang. They're going to call it a charge, though.
6 minutes left in the first half. Knights down by 1.
So Gordon Carroll and Grayson Lang. Oh, jeez. Gordon Carroll and Jalen Cambridge are going to check in for the Knights. Beautiful, deep, and open. That was the perfect shot for the Red Raiders, but definitely nothing good for JP2 who's going to come for that one. And Rucker is going to get the pass anyway off of the bad one, and Jake Rucker will go deep. Jake Rucker will bring this game back within 1. And so this game continues to be a consistent flow of back and forth. 35 kicks to 5. 5 again deep to 10. Who is off on that one. Matthew Galvin saves it for JP2.
This is JP2 chance to take the lead back. I think they've had lead for about majority of this game.
Cambridge drives and draws. The foul is called on Baylor.
So that will be a foul on Baylor.
Red Raiders want a charge. 5 minutes left in the first half. CJ Laws passing it in.
Timeout called by the Red Raiders.
Exactly. That's irony if you can get at it. All right, well, while we have a timeout, let's look at the strengths and weaknesses of this game. JP2's weaknesses are letting Baylor take 3-point shots that they're taking. Meanwhile, they're doing well in the paint. Their rebounding game, however, has severely lacked in the second quarter, which has been allowing Baylor to get free and easy points. And meanwhile, JP2 is picking up fouls on big players like Avishai Lowry and Devin Cambridge, who are great defenders and offensive players, and so that's also hurting in the long run. Those are your strengths and weaknesses.
I mean, JP's done a good job of slowing the game down. I mean, they haven't had too many turnovers, but they've been in a bit of foul trouble, 4 fouls. And Jake Rucker with an open 3, he's made one. JP2 back. The lead is 3. A bit of a miss.
He's gonna stumble. He's gonna foul. And so it'll be Knight's ball. It's gonna be a charge.
Cambridge bringing it up.
So JP2 wants to get an advance. That time he's off. Matt Galvin stuffed on that clean block off of the rebound. Shots up and good. He'll pick up an and one.
Run. Good speed of the JP2 defense, trending back. Unfortunately, gets a foul on him.
So CJ Laws picks up a bad foul there, and so number 5 is going to get the and one from the line. Shots up and good. So instead of a tie game now, JP2 has given Baylor the lead yet again. Jalen Cambridge is taking it up though. Cambridge is pretty much telling his team to get in order right now. I mean, Rucker was hot on 3-point shots, but you know, you can't. As Lang goes deep that time and sinks it. Grayson Lang again coming in clutch. So the Knights from out.
Scored 25 points so far. CJ Law bringing it up for JP2. Cambridge taking a 3. Just off. Rucker though with the.
Grayson Lang is going to try.
They'll get the charge.
They'll say it's a charge. Mr. 1000, Cambridge continues to lead his team.
Both teams really getting a whole lot of fouls so far, 6 and 7.
That's for sure. JP2 is currently straddling the bonus line. Meanwhile, the Red Raiders have already put JP2 into the bonus.
Getting an open 3, taking advantage, but missing the shot. Now CJ Law dribbles down the court, a fast break. Taking it all the way. By a little bit.
And CJ Law, so those are both open opportunities that both sides missed. But the Red Raiders will pick up the and one yet again.
It's back to a tie ball game. 25-25. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. And they're going to get back their lead, 26-25.
So Jalen Cambridge has to lead the ball up the court. His team in the deficit again.
Grayson Lang now. Working around the perimeter.
Lang's going to kick it to Galvin. Galvin's going to move with it. Galvin's going to go wide to Cambridge. Cambridge is going to go to Laws. Laws is going to sink one.
And Knight get back their lead.
Got 10.
28-26.
So unbelievable. This game is so back and forth currently that it's hard to even consider. I don't think I can count a basket that's been in the paint for JP2 in this quarter alone.
There's been no points scored inside the paint. JP2 ball.
Definitely the biggest violation this game that JP2 could get. Well, I mean, Baylor could get, but JP2 would pick up. You get what I'm saying.
JP2 with one of the bigger leads of the game. Out of bounds.
See, Baylor's travel violation, though, was actually good for the Red Raiders because they slowed JP2 down. He was moving on a consistent stream of momentum and kind of.
Yeah. I mean, only down by 5. It looks like they're thinking of taking all they want is some threes. They're not trying to work it inside the paint too much. About a minute left in the first half. Time isn't ticking.
Looking 3-point hungry right now.
I mean, no teams are trying to get inside the paint. They're just shooting threes. I mean, why not? They're making them.
As I said earlier, Baylor's head coach's motto is utilize the shot clock that doesn't exist. And right now, especially in a play like that, they just wasted 40 seconds off of the time.
It's going to be interesting to see who comes out with the most possession in this game. Both teams just held the ball, it seems like.
And number 4 finally shoots. Toilet bowls it out, though, and so that's the advantage for JP2. Rucker kind of slows it down and gives to Jalen Cambridge. That's the second time I've done that.
JP now probably just going to sit with it and try to get their final shot. 15, 14, 13 seconds left. Five seconds left. CJ Law's going to take it. A bit off, though. That's going to be the first half coming to it.
So CJ Law is off, shot ends.
Oh, come here, you guys.
I'm Terry, since Teresa transferred out.
I don't know. I don't buy it. You haven't told me one yet, have you? You're pretty good at advice, right, Mr. Wallace? He tells me everything. Why isn't he telling me this?
No. You're a freshman, you wouldn't understand.
You know you can't keep hiding this from her.
Oh, at some point.
I'm sorry if I made you feel pressured.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to say?
Hope you can understand where I'm coming from when I say that I'm doing this as your friend.
That is quite possible, Susan.
You don't know Alice like I do.
Well, well. I expected Maria to keep something from Alice, but not little old Terry.
the shining city on the hill. It's been halftime, and we're glad for those of you that stuck with us. If you've just come back, I'm Oliver Anton, joined alongside Colton Franklin. Your JPII Knights are currently leading the Baylor Red Raiders by a score of 31-26.
And it's been a good one, and it does not show any chance of slowing down. Back and forth the whole game. Coach has had a lead of them. I mean, upwards to 5 points loaded. And I mean, fast pace, enjoying to watch, enjoyable to talk. Baylor starts off with the ball to start off the second half.
Baylor was just quick right into it. Trying to play fast basketball opposed to the slow way. Look at that. There was just so much more speed than there was in the last half. They're just trying to speed this up and wear JPII out now instead of whatever happened last quarter.
I'm sure they're trying to grab the momentum right off the bat, silence the George squad over there, even though they're not in George over there. No. I see one George.
Which is weird.